Up next on Rage Legends Division Tag Team action with two great tag teams. The Grand Wizards pairing of Superstar Billy Graham and Jesse the Body Ventura facing Eric Bischoff's team of Zeus and the Great Khali.
This next Legends Tag Team match is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring, and at a combined weight of 562 pounds, from Paradise Valley, Arizona, Superstar Billy Graham, and from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Jesse the Body Ventura.
Guys,
Yeah?
Graham and Ventura are pissed.
Tell me about it.
I had these guys roll up on me to tell me that they, and the Grand Wizard, feel they've been stepped over to face the two kings for the Legends Tag titles, instead of Dr. D. David Schultz and Dr. Death Steve Williams, and they want the world to know. I know they were in contention, but the doctors got the crucial win that earned them the title shot against Lawler and Race. Where this goes next, who can really say, but the bottom line is, Graham and Ventura are more than a bit annoyed.
And of course that makes me wonder, Christy, who they'll take it out on. Will it be the Doctors or the two Kings?
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 660 pounds, from the Punjab, India, the Great Khali, and from Detroit, Michigan, the Human Wrecking Machine, Zeus.
I don't know how smart it is, Eric Bischoff letting these two off the leash this way and not being at ringside.
That's very true. In the past, when Eric Bischoff has allowed Zeus and the Great Khali to be on their own, as it were, it's usually ended in disaster.
Khali's not so much the problem. It's Zeus. He's got that Lars Sullivan kind of temper, and we saw what Lars Sullivan did earlier tonight.
Eric Bischoff should know better than to pretend these two can conduct themselves as responsible adults in an unsupervised setting. It could be an advantage for Graham and Ventura, though.
If indeed Zeus and the Great Khali are flying blind without his guidance, that could be true, Christy. Jesse Ventura and the Human Wrecking Machine starting off this tag team matchup. Tom Canamora sounds the bell. The men come center ring. They lock up collar and elbow. Jesse Ventura escorts Zeus to the ropes. The Human Wrecking Machine whipped off the ropes. Jesse Ventura nails him with a rebound clothesline and a kick to the back. Ventura rounds him up. German release suplex for the Human Wrecking Machine. Zeus finding himself in quite a bit of trouble. A headlock takedown from Jesse the Body Ventura. And so far, Zeus not mounting a whole lot of offense. Ventura locks him up, gouges the eyes of the Human Wrecking Machine. Locks him up, hard whip to the ropes. A collision with no result. Zeus trying to mount some offense here, but Jesse Ventura shuts him down quickly. Clubbing overhand right takes him down to one knee. Ventura drives a knee into the head of Zeus. Steps out and tags in Superstar Billy Graham. And Zeus is laid out as Superstar Graham joins the fray here, delivering stomps to the face. Graham quickly going for a cover. One, but the Great Khali right there to break it up. Khali counters Graham, gets himself out of there. Graham rounds up Zeus, a hard right hand, takes him down. And Jesse Ventura comes in on the tag. Zeus looking for the exit out of town, and he just found it. Here comes the Great Khali. Ventura, unfazed by the Great Khali, takes him down, goes after Zeus again. Great Khali, releasing his partner, delivers a kick to the face of Jesse Ventura. Ventura counters with an elbow. Great Khali ducking Jesse Ventura really quickly. Surprising agility. Up over the shoulders, but Jesse Ventura delivers some elbows and finds his way out. A snapmare and an elbow to the top of the head of the Great Khali. Jesse Ventura setting him up here. Has him all the way up into a torture rack submission. The Human Wrecking Machine saving his partner just as his partner saved him earlier. Zeus catches a shoulder from Jesse Ventura. Ventura goes out after the Great Khali. The legal man in the ring drives a knee into the midsection. Gouges the face of the Great Khali. Jesse Ventura really starting to open up here on the Great Khali. Has him up against the barricade. Head first. Into the barricade goes the great Khali. And now Jesse Ventura working an arm bar here and snaps the arm of the great Khali. Ventura drives a knee into the back of the head and keeps it there. Jesse Ventura rounds up the great Khali. Rolls him back inside the ring. Ventura makes his way back inside. Oh! Zeus decides he's not going in right away. Zeus going after Jesse Ventura, but in vain here. Ventura steps out. Here comes superstar Billy Graham. The great Khali doesn't even see him coming. They lock up. Graham whipped to the ropes. The great Khali's got him up, spine buster. And now the great Khali starting to open up here on superstar Billy Graham. Graham shoves him away. How about this right here? Superstar rolls him over, goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3, and well now. That was rapid. Win by pinfall for Graham and Ventura.
The time was 3 minutes and 51 seconds. And your winners, Superstar Graham and Jesse Ventura.
You know, we don't get a lot of quick tag team matches, but that was quick. Graham and Ventura making pretty short work of Zeus and the great Khali.
They most certainly did. Zeus and the great Khali wiped out by Jesse Ventura and superstar Billy Graham in just a shade over 3 minutes. And you've got to be impressed with numbers like that. That's going to take care of this matchup, and we'll be back with more RWL Rage right after the break. So you stay right where you are.